Hey guys, it's Ian from Mid-America Prep here. Thanks for tuning in and watching. I've got some exciting news for the state of Kansas. Now, often our state is thought as a flyover, single-minded, and closed-minded, bigoted state, which it may or may not be, depending on who you are and who you think and what you think. But I think the same thing about California. So each to their own. So be it. The state of Kansas has made great strides for gun rights and knife rights to preserve and get back to the Constitution. January 2007, the state of Kansas passed a bill, I don't remember the number, which allowed concealed carry in the state, with a license, of course. There are a lot of stipulations as to what and where you can concealed carry at the time. Sometime in the year of 2013, a big knife rights bill was passed, allowing the carrying of, before, illegal knives. So there were stipulations on the length and the type of knife, as in switchblades or whatever, in the state of Kansas that you cannot carry. You can now own and carry any knife you want to. July 1st, 2014, just 6 months ago, 7 months ago now maybe, yeah, 7 months, House Bill 2578 went into effect, and 2578 allowed the open carrying of firearms. Now, before this bill was passed, you could open carry a firearm in the state of Kansas, but cities and municipalities could regulate how you did it or where you did it. There are a couple towns by Kansas City that actually said, no, you couldn't do so. You couldn't open carry a firearm. So basically they were saying, our word is better than yours and the Constitution. Just 4 days ago, January 19th, 2015, Senate Bill 45 was introduced to the Kansas State Senate, which is a bill concerning the constitutional carry of concealed firearms. You heard that right. Constitutional carry of concealed firearms. Whoa, people say. What about our license? Okay, if this bill is passed, which will take up to 6 months or so to go into effect and get passed, which I will keep you up to date as much as I can once it goes to the House and everything, your concealed carry license will not be invalid in the state of Kansas, but you will not need it in the state of Kansas. Right now, the Constitution, a lot of people carry anyways, because they have the Constitution. I concealed carry all the time, because I have the Constitution. I don't advise for you to do it, because there's a lot of do's and don'ts in it, but if you get caught, it's your fault. Don't take my word for it. I'm not responsible for you doing so. Anyways, constitutional concealed carry. This bill was introduced by the Kansas State Rifle Association and supported by the NRA. It is supported by 26 state of Kansas senators, and I'll read them off real quick. Senators Bruce, Abrams, Arkey, Baumgardner, Bowers, Donovan, Fitzgerald, Holmes, Kelly, Kirshen, Knox, LaTurner, Longbine, Love, Lynn, Masterson, O'Donnell, Olson, Ostmeyer, Peterson, Pilcher-Cook, Powell, Pyle, Smith, Tyson, and Wilburn. Those are 26 Kansas State senators that support this bill, which are all 26 very pro-gun, pro-Constitution senators. Now, Knox is a faraway friend of mine. I would not say we're personal, we're very close friends, but he lives about 10 miles north of me back home. Back when I was in college, we had many discussions through email concerning the concealed carry of firearms for college students, and that was back when he was a representative. He is now a senator, and so I don't take any credit for anything here, but I do think that my thoughts and whatnot have attended to this right here, this roll paper, as much as they can. But anyways, this bill will allow concealed carry constitutionally in the state of Kansas for law-abiding gun owners. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, but the criminals will get firearms and they'll carry them concealed. Think about it. They already do. They don't care. They're criminals, so they don't need a law to tell them whether they can or not. So, get over yourself for that. This bill was introduced to social media on July 21st. Just yesterday is the 22nd now. Hopefully I'll get this up tonight or tomorrow. The bill introduced had a lot of questions concerning the previous or current concealed carry law and licenses. So, right here, Patricia Stone King, the president of the Kansas State Rifle Association, has made up a frequently asked questions page and answered them. And I will kind of bring them into detail and clarify them as much as I can from my knowledge. There's 15 questions here, so 2 small pages worth. And if you can see there, authorized by Patricia Stone King in the background. That's her watermark, authored by Patricia Stone King. I give all credit to Patricia. She's a social media friend of mine. We've been talking via social media and email several times, and I really want to get an interview with her as soon as I can. I mean, maybe during the talk of this or not. But anyways, 15 questions. I'll go over them real quick as much as I can. So, I'll probably brief a lot of them, but I'm going to go over the important ones. Does this mean I get a refund for my existing concealed carry permit? Absolutely not. Since you will be in the state of Kansas, you can either not renew your license or you can renew your license when this goes into effect. But you will need your concealed carry license to carry a concealed firearm into another state as a Kansas resident. Unless that state has constitutional carry and their law says you can carry constitutionally in the state of whatever this is, being a non-resident. Do I still need to take a training class to carry concealed without a permit? You will not need a training class to carry concealed firearms. So, no. You don't need it for open carrying. You don't need it for concealed carry, constitutionally done. Will I need a concealed carry permit to carry in other states such as those Kansas has reciprocity with? So, in that word, yes. If I go to Oklahoma and carry a concealed firearm, I do need a license in the state of Kansas, from the state of Kansas to carry there. So like I said, the first question, you will need your license to carry concealed firearms in the other states unless that state has constitutional concealed carry and allows non-residents. What other states have constitutional concealed carry? Now, or constitutional carry altogether. Surprisingly, I didn't know there was this many, and I didn't know there were so few. Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Vermont, and Wyoming. Now I knew Alaska, Arizona, Vermont, and Wyoming did, but I didn't know about Arkansas and Oklahoma. Those are border states for the state of Kansas, so I did not I'm in Oklahoma all the time. I'm for sure I did not know that. They have a lot of stuff in the state of Oklahoma I don't keep up with because I live in Kansas. So, continuing the questions, what are the odds this bill will pass and be signed into law? And I'll read exactly what she has put on this. We don't have a crystal ball, but it looks extremely promising based on the number of sponsors in the Senate and the enthusiasm for those in the House. Pro-Second Amendment legislators hold a majority in both chambers of the state of Kansas legislature. That is awesome. When will the vote be? Once a bill is introduced, there are committee hearings, and the committee must recommend it be heard by a full chamber it was introduced in. Then that full chamber votes. Upon passage from the first chamber, in this case the Senate, that's what it was introduced to, it moves to another chamber, in this case House. And then again it is taken to a committee hearing and a full chamber vote, which means both House and Senate to get together. The process takes several weeks, and via the Kansas State Rifle Association, they will keep us up to date, which then in turn I will keep you up to date via my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, which, by the way, go to my Facebook page at Mid-America Prep. Just look me up, and I have a link on my homepage on YouTube. Please go like the page. It's very young yet, and I don't post a lot of stuff there, but if I get more likes there, I will be posting more and more and more there. So, once again, Mid-America Prep on Facebook. Continuing, how does this affect concealed carrying in school zones. And I'm going to read this as much as I can, and I'm going to kind of summarize it. If I do, there's not much you're missing if I'm summarizing. The provision in federal law that allows concealed carry in school zones is based upon having a concealed carry permit from their state of residence, and that state having no prohibition on licensees carrying. The Kansas State Attorney General has ruled on this issue regarding open carrying, which requires no license, and advised you cannot open carry a loaded firearm in a school zone. The same will apply to constitutional or permitless concealed carry in the state of Kansas. It is a federal law to carry a firearm in a school zone, which a lot of school zones you have to drive through or whatever it be. Now, you can carry a concealed firearm with a concealed carry license onto a school zone, but you cannot carry it into a building. So you can be in the parking lot, but you cannot get into the building, okay? You cannot carry your firearm into a building unless you are a law enforcement officer or similar ranks, or whatever you want to say. Especially, that is, you cannot carry a concealed firearm into a school building that is posted, excuse me. I need to clarify that for you. It is a gun, that is all in the Gun-Free School Zone Act of 1995, which is a federal law. So you have to be within 1,000 feet with a loaded firearm without a license or passing through on private property. It's a very sticky situation, slippery slope, and like once again, if I need to clarify it in the comments or private message, I will, or I'll make a video if it's really that big of a deal. Is this the first attempt to pass constitutional carry in the state of Kansas? Concealed carry. Constitutional concealed carry. Yes. Yes, it is the first time. Do I need to qualify on the range or take any test to concealed carry a firearm without a permit? No. Once again, with open carry, you do not. With concealed carry, constitutionally done, you do not need it. Do I need to pass a background check to carry a loaded permit, or loaded permit? Do I need to pass a background check to carry concealed without a permit? Answer, no. However, you must be legally able to possess a firearm. As I said before, criminals are not legally able to carry a firearm. They may be legal before their crime, but after they commit the crime, they're not legal. So, will non-residents of Kansas be able to carry concealed without a permit? Yes. So Kansas will be one of those states where if you are a non-resident, you will be able to carry constitutionally without a license, which I applaud Kansas for doing that. Thank you, Kansas. Thank you, Patricia Sunking, and thank you, the NRA and KSRA. Will I still be able to obtain a Kansas concealed carry permit? Yes. All current laws and procedures for obtaining a concealed carry permit via Kansas will still exist. Many may wish to obtain that permit in order to carry concealed in other states and in order to make gun purchases in Kansas. In the state of Kansas, if you have a concealed carry license and you want to purchase a firearm, simply show their firearm your license, they write your number down, you walk out of the store. There is no need for a background check because you've already got it with your license. So, that's awesome. Thank you, Kansas, again. Will I be able to carry concealed without a permit in all places that I am able to carry concealed with a concealed carry permit? So, without a license or with a license, you will be able to carry in the exact same places as the rules are the same, and they apply to as they apply to concealed carry, except for school zones. That is a federal law, so you cannot carry a firearm open or concealed without a license in the state of Kansas on a school zone, so in the parking lot. How old do I have to be to carry concealed carry? How old do I have to be to carry concealed without a concealed carry permit in the state of Kansas? This is one that a lot of people get mixed up on the age. In the state of Kansas, you can open carry a firearm at the age of 18. As I said, I have been doing since I was 18. You must be 21 years of age or older to concealed carry in the state of Kansas with or without a permit. So once it's passed, you still need to be 21 to carry. When will this be law? Or will this be a new law? As said here, no, this will not be a new law. This will be an amendment to the existing law, which is known as the Personal Family Protection Act. So, there are 15 questions there. I hope I answered them as much as I can. So, You will not need a license to carry a concealed firearm if this is passed. It takes it'd probably be July before it. I mean, it may pass in February, March, June, or April, something like that. But it probably will go into effect July 1st, 2015. So I will keep you updated as to what's happening. I am very high in social media. I share a lot of pages like me at Mid-America Prep to keep up with it, whether you're a Kansas resident or not, because this stuff will concern you if you travel through the state of Kansas if you're not a Kansas resident. So once again, this is Ian from Mid-America Prep. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.